Michael Maddle. I'm here with Sean Glodek, a director of the Russian Direct Investment Fund. How are you today, Sean?
Very good, very good. Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Russian Direct Investment Fund and its origins and some of its purposes?
Sure, the Russian Direct Investment Fund, the $10 billion vehicle set up by the Russian government. The real intent behind this fund was to help foreign investors come to Russia, feel comfortable, and have a partner that's knowledgeable in a local market. It's in a way plugged in a local market, but also can share risks and rewards side by side with a foreign investor.
And I know that recently you guys had a few deals with a few wealth funds. Can you give me an example of a recent deal, whether it's with the CIC or the Kuwait Investment Authority?
Sure. Importantly, with Kuwait Investment Authority, we have an automatic co-investment fund, which means that they're actually 5% of every transaction that RDIF does. As far as CIC, we have two platforms. One is the Russia-China Fund, and we just announced closed the transaction out of that vehicle where we effectively 50-50 with CIC, and that's in the Russian forest products, which is the second largest forestry company in Russia with 80% of output going to China. The other part where there is no China connection, we do direct investments from the main fund, and there we invested together with CIC in the Moscow exchange.
Fascinating, fascinating. And my last question I have for you is, can you talk about the Russian Far East and some of the opportunities in that area?
Sure. Russian Far East, as you can imagine, it's an untapped opportunity. First and foremost, the biggest opportunity to invest in Far East is through development infrastructure. And it's not just the traditional infrastructure, which we also focus on, which would be roads, bridges, airports, and ports, but also through what we call it a growth of middle-class infrastructure. So we're looking at development of regional shopping centers. We're looking at development of, let's say, public use goods such as hospital and private healthcare.
All right, Sean. Well, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.